it's Kim here. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If you're not already subscribed, please click this icon right here on your bottom right to subscribe. As you can see from this video, I'm not going to be talking about hair, but I kind of want to shed some light, give you guys the backstory on a post that I made on Facebook a month ago. So stay tuned for that. So before I do that, I think that I have to do a disclaimer to let you know about me. So single and saved at 25. Okay, I am 25 years old. I am single in the biblical, government, and worldly sense. Biblical and government sense, I am not married. And I have not been married. In the worldly sense, I ain't got no boyfriend. And I do not want one anytime soon. So a lot of people are like, oh man, why are you 25 and you're single? It's not because I lack the opportunities to have a boyfriend. It's more of a choice for me. And when I say I'm saved, I am a Christian. And it's not by, oh, what's your faith? Check this box. No, I am really a Christian. I live by my word. I have a relationship with Christ. I try to embody Christ in all that I do. And I try to give love as much as I can and be that presence of Christ in the life of people who may not have Christ in their lives. I speak, live missionally, everything I do purposely to bring people closer to Christ, either his love so they can feel him and understand him and try to ping some interest on why do I love him and serve him so much. Like, that's the purpose of my life. That's the type of Christian that I am. And I've been single for 10 years. I've only been in one relationship. This is the reason why I don't date. Dating has only one end result: marriage. And ever since I can remember, I think middle school, 7th grade, I told my mom, I don't want to get married till I'm 40. And she was kind of pissed because she wants grandkids, but she ain't getting that from me. So that's kind of my backstory, so you can kind of flow with me through this process to kind of understand why I made the post that I did. So I moved to another state for graduate school, and I can tell you right now that I had no friends, no family when I was here. And people may not know this, but I am a tomboy. I've always been a tomboy. Like, you give me any ball, a basketball, a volleyball, a football, I will play, okay? I can scrap. I will do everything that a boy can do, okay? But of course, society will try to make you more girlier than normal. Like, don't let the hair and the dresses and the bras fool y'all. I'm a tomboy. And I've always been closer to guys. I always felt more comfortable, like, myself with guys until probably puberty happened. And that's when I realized, dang, I can't be friends with guys like that. Call it me old-fashioned, but call it my culture. I'm Haitian American. And I don't believe guys and girls can be best friends. I think we can be good friends, but we can't be best friends, because think of it like this. If you're not marrying each other, if you guys go your separate ways, get married, your friendship cannot be stronger than the relationship between you and your spouse. That's why I try not to be too close to my guy friends, because I know and respect marriage so much, and I would never want to be a piece in their marriage. I want to edify their marriage. I want to support the marriage, and I want him to do the same to me. So I never try to be too close to guys. But the fact that dating to me leads to marriage, that's what dating's for. I haven't been dating because I'm not ready for marriage. Emotionally, I don't want to be married anytime soon. Maybe it's because I'm going through my selfish stage, and I'll do another video about that, like being in your 20s and being selfish. Like, it's a-okay. But going to my post, even though I have not been wanting to date, it seems as though I am more attractive to men when I am not seeking a spouse or seeking a mate. I don't know, it's a biological thing, I guess. And for the last year, I've never been the one to like give my phone number away, give guys a chance, because I knew myself. I did not want to be in a relationship. So yeah, I shut every guy down. I wasn't emotionally open to it. But last year, I'm like, okay, it's a new place. Let me do something new. Let me trust God. I started being more prayerful and more practical with the men that I meet who seemed interested in me, and to make sure I wasn't being shallow. Like, first of all, I've had a lot of guys approach me, and I've been open-minded because I don't want to be shallow. I never really had a list till recently. But I know in that list, I really just want one thing. My husband has to be my best friend. And the fact that I said, oh, a guy should not, girls and guys can't be best friends. I say that because if I'm friends with a guy, you're going to be my close friend, but you're not going to be my best friend. There's a difference. But once I know and I get that confirmation, and he gets that confirmation from God that we are meant to be, that God approves us, that God wills us to be together in marriage, I'm cutting down, like minimizing all my other friendships, and I'm gonna go step further, and you will become my girl to become my best friend. It takes time to be best friends with me. I am an introvert, an INTJ, if you know the Myers-Briggs personality type indicator. So my personality, I am 2% of the population, and women with this personality type makes less than 1% of the entire population in the world. There's a reason why guys who meet me never really understand me when I say that I need time to get to know them, because I literally need time. Sometimes time is shorter for some guys, longer for some guys, but it all depends on how we connect on a spiritual, emotional, mental level. Physical, I'll tell you right now about my personality side, we don't like physical touch. That only comes when we are completely engulfed in you, when we're in love with you. That does not happen until we are in love with you. So I cringe when guys touch me. I really do. I try not to, because I know it's such a thing, but you know what? I'm not going to compromise on that. I don't like guys touching me. I like my distance, because if I don't know you, you're not touching me. Simple as that. But you know what? I can make plans for myself, but at the end of the day, God's plans will always supersede mine. So I don't know what he has planned for me, but let me segue back into the reason why I made this post. I never really dated before, so I was going into this like blind animal. I'm like, God, I have no idea how to navigate this. I never really dated. Even in high school, I didn't really date either. So it was like, I don't know how to do this. And I knew I wasn't emotionally prepared for that. So I let every guy know that, hey, I'm looking to make friends. And if you cannot handle a friendship, please don't start anything with me. Because emotionally, I am not available in that level. And I'm not looking to be available for some time. So I met, and I can't say that I didn't give him a chance. Like, I gave every guy a chance who expressed interest in me. I actually tried getting to know these guys, exchange phone numbers, which I never do, but I started doing. Start texting, calling, kind of trying to get to know them, going out to coffee, breakfast, and lunch with them. I tried, and guys who I wasn't feeling from the get, like once we connected, I gave them a chance. Like, you know what, Kim? You can't be that good of a judge of a character. You can't say you don't like somebody 2 minutes after you meet them. So actually have a conversation. And before I went out on all of these interactions, I would pray to God, like God fought, like Jesus, open up my heart to listen to you, to love as you love. Open up my eyes, give me discernment so I can see immediately what is in your will for me and not. I did all these things, and I was prayerful about it. And for some of the guys that I went out to breakfast and lunch with, immediately I knew some of them, personality-wise, I knew I didn't even want to be friends with them. And to tell you the truth, if I can't be friends with you, I can't be in a relationship with you. Like, you can't be my lover and not be my best friend. Like, it doesn't work like that. And I'll explain that in a bit. So some of the guys immediately, like a day or two after we met, I'll follow up, you follow up with me, and then I'll let them know gently, like, hey, I'm so happy that we're going out. But in all honesty, I I put my cards on the table and I told them, like, I'm really not trying to get in a relationship. If you're okay with friendship, I tried to get to know them. And they would say, okay, yeah, we can be friends, and then we can wait to see what happens, what God does with us. And I told them I'm not even emotionally, ready for that multiple times, even before that conversation. And they keep bringing out okay, we have a possibility of being together. I want to be able to be friends with someone without expectation. Like, don't expect to gain a reward of a girlfriend or a wife through this. Like, just get to know me. Like, that was my problem. And I cut some guys off right after that first outing. And some guys, I actually tried developing a friendship. I went out to support them in certain things. And they just kept pestering, like, do you see me as a boyfriend or girlfriend? Like, can I be your boyfriend? And I'm like, look, I don't know you. And I explained to them how you have to become my good, best of friend before you can even get to that point. Like, I don't open up my heart. Give people parts of me without them getting through going through the process of understanding me understanding them. I can't just give my heart to someone without knowing who they are. That takes time for me. Like, I don't give my heart away to anybody in a romantic sense. Like, no, I don't. You have to prove yourself in multiple ways to me, and I hope I can prove myself to you. And that's why and it's not even over a spiritual sense. First of all, by their fruits you shall know them. I've met a lot of Christian guys who try to show that they are very Christian around me. Like, they were becoming extra. Like, they were trying to force it down. Oh, he's a man of God. And I'm like, look, you don't have to do that. Be yourself. I already know you love Jesus, and I will know even more by the way that you live your life. You don't have to yell it out or scream it out or present it and make sure I'm listening or watching to say, oh, okay, she saw me doing this, so she knows I'm a man of God. No, you don't have to do that, and I don't have to do that for you. The prerequisite of knowing Christ and loving Christ, believing in Christ, and living for Christ should already be known before you even pursue someone. Like, that's just common sense to me. As a Christian woman, as a Christian man, you should know that, right? But some of them don't. So most of those guys that I went out with, I'm gonna talk about the Christian guys that I went out with, they actually, when I rejected them, their responses to me were so horrible, and it wasn't Christian focused at all. Many of them were pissed because I wasn't giving them, like, I did not want to give them that title. I did not want to go further with them, like to be exclusive with them. Some of them call me crazy, some call me a B, some Christian men, right? Makes you think you're not Christian, right? Some even called me a lunatic. And some even called me a Jezebel. Some called me so many things. Some called me a fake Christian just because I denied them. And that's why I made that post, because I'm like, Christian men, one thing you need to understand, Christian men will be Christian husbands. You guys will be husbands. And the word tells us, that you have to love your wife as Christ loved the church. And there's a verse that I love so much in Proverbs. I cannot specifically remember where it's at. I think it's 24:13. And it says, guard your heart with all due diligence, because out of it springs the issues of life. You should understand that our hearts is the core, is a fundamental piece of our lives as Christians. David, King David was a man after God's heart. We've heard this, you read it in the Bible. And as children of God, we should be running after God's heart. And we should guard our hearts against things that would harden us away from God and steer us away from God. And the fact that some of these men were trying to force me to pry open my heart, like they had crowbars trying to pry open my heart. They wanted to push themselves inside my heart. And they were not even thinking about securing my heart and protecting my heart as my Christian brother should. Like, a man who is patient, a man who is willing to wait, a man who does not rush me to open up my heart to him is a man that already won my heart. Because a man who understands that my heart, my soul, those things should be things that should be cherished, is a man that understands that dating is not a game. Dating has a purpose, and you do not want to harm your sister in Christ just for your own selfish whims. This is my advice I'm going to give to my brothers in Christ. If there's a woman who caught your eye, pray to God and to see, Father, how can I protect her, other than even her being yours, because she is not yours. We're God's. Ask Father, Lord, help me protect her heart. Give me the wisdom and understanding to approach her. You know her, Father. Show me the way to speak to her. Show me the way to approach her. Show me the way to get to know her and respect her. And if it is your will, Lord, for me to be with her, let your will be done. And if it is not, let your will be done. There's a song that I love from Danen Kane, and it's called For Her, or Her. And I'm going to play it for you guys at the end of this video, because I think that's a powerful song for a Christian man. And that's the story behind my post. And I've taken a halt on getting to know guys. Like, I'm hiding away, because as an introvert, forcing myself to get to know so much people at a time and the emotions attached to it is super tiring for me. I can't deal with it. I don't like it. And everything for me is friendship first. And that's not a cliche for me. It's super serious. And friendship should not be rushed. Why would you rush romance if friendship is not rushed? That's something that we've all cultivated and continue to cultivate throughout our years. So that's my post. And let me know what you guys think. Stay tuned for the song. Like, I think it's a beautiful song, powerful song. And I hope you guys like it. Hey, it's Kim here. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If you like this video, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe for more tips and tricks on how to deal with your natural hair, any commentary on just life issues in general, and some natural living tips and recipes. My latest videos are below on the left. If you'd like to hear my commentary about the Olympics and how people of color in the United States feel, click that video. If you'd like to, find out how to fight your female facial hair, click the video on the right. Just know that I revamped the page to make it more easy for you to find exactly what you need for a healthier journey to a healthier you. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in.